Hello there, this is SpaceRunner5. Welcome back to episode 16 of Cards, where today we're playing our US-Japanese deck. No surprise there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that guy. Let's see what we get. Get our 1-drop. So, I went ahead and I restructured our deck a little bit. We don't have any more of Supply of the Front Lines and some other cards like that. I'll show you the deck in between episodes. I want to see how it plays first, just because it did go ahead and make some changes. Go ahead and give it a good look. Have fun to him. It's good that we got our first unit up first. Oh, he's a Japanese-US player. A little atypical, but that's totally fine. Could obviously make this guy a 3-3. Or we can just drop... Yeah, why don't we make him a 3-3? He's still a pretty easy target for an amphibious landing. Though he cannot play that this turn. It would be next turn. So we're going to go ahead and use the use ace on him next turn. 2-1 with Blitz. Nothing too special. Naval Operation will obviously clear the board. It won't clear the board. It'll get rid of this dude so I don't have to trade a unit though. Am I okay with trading? I think I'm okay with trading. We do come out on top still. Same number of cards on the field and in the hand, so we're at technically a stalemate, but we have a unit on the board, which would be the only difference. 2-3 Warhawk, that is not good, to say the least. So we need to start moving our troops forward. Let's go drop the 4-4 actually, because you have Blitz. One of our units was 5 Blitz, and you can move forward next turn, along with the other unit, in which case we can kill the Hawk. Actually, the Hawk is going to die if it attacks anyways. A little annoying that he got the Awoke Giant off, but other than that, it's not too big of a deal. 2-1. Pin all enemy units on destruction. It's not that great. Air units that attack or are attacked by the type 8-8 are pinned. That's pretty good. Go ahead and march forward. And go ahead and drop the howitzer as well. He's probably going to go ahead and hit this, pin us, and then use the Warhawk to do something else. If not, the Warhawk is going to die. Sadly, I'm going to have to trade our infantry for it, or we could just do damage to the HQ. That's also an option. Say we're in slightly bad positioning at the moment. He has 8 cards to our 6 couch. Just as Blitz. A little unfortunate that hit our artillery piece, but okay. This is card draw for us. Let's go ahead and pin you. Hit that one. And we can go ahead and blitz to the front line as well. So you're pinned, so you can't attack this turn, which is good. Positioning is a little bit better. Well, there goes our artillery piece that's going to be pinning. Not that great, but let's see. We can go ahead and get rid of... Oh, it's pure pinned. That's right, we destroyed that. Makes sense. Naval bombardment isn't going to do anything for us. Go ahead and trade here. Seems like a suitable trade. This will do 2 damage to their HQ. Seems fine. Seems like an okay trade. This will give us extra card draw. The 0 is going to be an issue though, because it has ambush. However, when the artillery piece hits it, it gets rid of the ambush. So, yeah, that's not surprising there. 0 is going to take out the artillery, no surprise there. Rising Sun for card draw. Got a Sherman, so we definitely want to take the front line. Play the Osaka Guard, and make you a 4/5 so the 0 can't just trade for you, because I want the card out of you. You're a good hitter, and you give us a card, which is good. You have Blitz, so you'll walk forward again. And the 0 should pepper, probably. 3/4 heavily armored. This is a B. No, it's an 8/24 Banshee. It's not the card I thought it was going to be. So 3, 5, 9, so that'll work. It's kind of a waste, though. Let's go ahead and take 2 damage. 2 damage on the HQ, no big deal. Card draw. Sherman. Another guard, another regiment. Drop an infantry unit. And we need to get rid of the airplanes. There is a bomber, a 3/4, so we need to at least do 5 damage. Taking out the 2/2, I don't know if that's the right. That hurts. Sherman will get rid of the bomber, or they can't get rid of the bomber actually. It's got lots of planes. 2 damage to random enemy though. That might work. I don't want to trade that yet. They can trade on our turn. Play the Sherman, card draw. Unit with smoke screen. Not the greatest, but so the bomber dies this turn. Goes the Warhawk, I'll trade that for a Sherman, no problem. The Sherman gave us cards. Not a big deal. Another one. Okay. You're gonna bomb my Sherman? Play. Oh no, I thought you were gonna play another 0 to get rid of it. Your back line is full though. Go ahead and get rid of you. March forward. Play a couple of beat sticks. This is card draw, so maybe I should have done that, but I'd rather have a 4/4 that can trade with any one of these instead of playing the 3/6, which would actually survive. So, kind of a bit. Oh, he had Blitz and he just attacked us. Okay, makes sense. That was not a good trade on his part. That was costly. 4/7 guard. Not too bad. He's at least his HQ is getting some guard. Alright, now we can march forward. Go and play another Osaka guard. And that's all we can do. I think we're in a pretty good position actually. Because he has 3 cards. The Warhawk's going to trade. The 0 is just kind of there. Taking the 5/5 was a better deal for him though. What is the 0 going to do? 3/3 on destruction, just damaged my HQ. That's fine. So this is one of our new cards. It gives your units an HQ +3 defense and draw card. Give it another unit +1/+1. Play this, and then give everything +3. And we got our 0. So this 4/10 is pretty threatening for him. Yeah. He just traded everything to get rid of it. Wow. He still could have pulled that out, I think. I think that was a bit too early for him to surrender, unless he... Granted, I can't see his hand, but... I think he still could have pulled that out. I don't think we were in a winning position just yet. But I will see you guys in game 2. Alrighty, welcome to game 2 where we're playing against another American player. So this is day 9 of the D-Day challenge, which is basically play as an American as your primary role. So it's not that surprising that we're seeing so many. Ooh, that's not a good card for us, honestly, this early. Rather that late game. The howitzer is nice, though. So that's why we're facing so many Americans today, at least. Granted, that's of this recording, which would probably be later in the week, and the event's already over. But, anyways, doesn't really matter for what's going on here. Just, yeah. So, the other thing. Oh, I need to end my turn. So this is the second game of the video. Generally, only people that are actually interested in the content have made it this far. So if you guys want to comment down below what faction you guys want to see me try and play in the next season, because the season ends in, 14 days-ish, roughly. Let me know, and I'll definitely try and focus on that next season. This season, I've just kind of learned about how to play the game. But for in the future, I'm totally down with playing other factions. I just want to get to Field Marshal and 1 before this season ends, and I'll try for whichever one you guys upvote the most next season. The 3/4, the Panzer. Interesting. It is a very good anti-rush unit, to be honest. There goes our artillery. Not that surprised, but fortunately we have another one. And we'll go ahead and get rid of the Panzer this turn. I think a death from above is sufficient. Let's go ahead and just end our turn. Let's see, we have 6 cards. He has 7, I believe, so we're exactly as... Oh. He was not having any of that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put down our regiment, and we'll just keep going. We'll probably just move forward and drop a Sherman for card draw. That was funny. Does he have another one? That'll definitely warrant an attack from above from me. It's a big guy. And we'll just move forward. We took the front line, guys. It's just been card removal so far. So he's American-German. Yeah, he doesn't need... Germany does have... Whoa, that is a big bomber. Well, at least does 2 damage. The A gun would be great. Go ahead and pepper for 2. Drop a bunch of little guys, because that way they can get the buff when we go ahead and drop the We Can Do It. Very iconic image here. And basically just for the women were joining the workforce during World War II, and this was kind of like their moral support. Yeah, that's a big bomber. You got one too? That's hilarious. Well, you are pinned. Go ahead and take the front line, drop the Sherman. Extra 2 cards. Definitely will not complain about that. 2 damage to a random enemy. Sounds pretty nice, honestly, especially with that big bomber over there. I think next turn we might look to do this. Yeah, We Can Do It. Woke Giant, not a big deal. Just get card draw. His hand is already pretty full, though. 2/2. Fortunately, does not have Blitz. Or Bonds gain 2 extra credit slots, an additional card at the beginning of next turn. Pretty cool, honestly. March you forward. Let's go ahead and make our artillery a 2/4. Gotta hit this guy. I think we just drive the Sherman forward and hit their tank. Make sure only the bomber's on the board and it's pinned, so we don't have to deal with it. Sherman is definitely another good option here. So is the We Can Do It, because it does give us card draw, which is nice. His hand is full. If he draws another card, he will lose it. Interesting. Okay. Three, two. Panzer Grenadier. Sherman. Another Sherman. Yeah, he's flooding the board a little bit. Let's go ahead and let's actually drop our units first. 5-5. Artillery. Make sure we hit the bomber. That'll be very important. Move you to the front. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Should be fine. It went on the bomber, which is an acceptable location. Drop another battalion, hit the HQ, and do 1 damage somewhere else. The Sherman is a good location. And then next turn we can do it for sure. Sherman's looking a little down. So that's going to be a dead Sherman next turn from the howitzer. And that's right, you can still drive. After you attack. 3-2. You must discard a card each time that the Shuka deals damage to your HQ. That's not good. However, it only needs 1 damage. I'd rather discard a card, honestly. I want this guy in the field before howitzer, you can go ahead. There we go. Put you on the field. We can do it. Get rid of everything, +3 defense, give us a card. And we'll go ahead and do that. I'm okay with discarding a card. It will be a Sherman. Actually, we'll keep the 2 use aces just in case. Maybe we'll discard those instead. Because our artillery is now pretty tanky. It can't survive a bomber hit, but it's getting close. We did get rid of the Sherman. That sucks. That was going to be card draw for us. 8-8 heavy army tank. Cannot be pinned. Okay. Enemy air unit or infantry must retreat. The tank will not be able to. Yeah, you can't do damage there. Go and beef you up. Could force the aircraft off the board, though. Get out. You've already moved forward. You've already attacked. Alrighty. Well, we can do another damage. You gonna be able to survive attack? No. Okay. We won't buff you then. Because you would be an 8-5 and it would only take 5 damage, which is not quite enough. 4 damage is fine, because we can potentially proc an additional damage here. Reinforcements fully repair all friendly units and draw a card. Oh, that hurts. That Tiger tank needs to go away. This Blitz. Go a 3-3. Did not hit the Sherman like I was hoping. You hit Blitz, go ahead and go to the front. Artillery. Go and wipe out the 4/4. And we'll go ahead and end our turn. We have a little bit of sustain. He can wipe out 1 card per turn. One damage is... We'll get there slowly. This guy doesn't have very much longer on the field. 2/3 artillery. 3 damage between all enemies. Okay. And the aircraft is back. Made it to the front. Let's hold off on that, actually. You need to do at least 1 additional damage. Okay, on that artillery is nice. Go ahead and trade here. You've already attacked, so have you. Alrighty, I need some units or card draw, something of the sort. Because otherwise that tiger is just gonna be able to walk. 4/5 with Blitz, that's not good. Yeah. The Awoke Giant will be able to do 2 damage, but... yeah, it's not enough. Probably could have hit this, because then it was a 4-turn, but he has a 3-turn counter anyways. So, wouldn't have made too much of a difference. And he's just going to be able to whittle us down 5/5, and he gets a card. Extra credits don't really mean much at this point in the game. A 4/4 does help. Make it a 5/5. We'll go ahead and just end our turn. Actually, we probably should have hit the aircraft with our artillery, but at this point I don't think it matters that much. He's going to do 13 damage to the HQ. Gives it +1/+1. It would need a second Awoke Giant. It's got a second one of those. Oh yeah, this game's probably over. We got a 0. It's not nothing. Go and play the Awoke Giant so he can trade for the 0 if he so chooses. Go and hit that one, I guess. And end our turn. Because with Ambush on the 0, it's going to take at least 2 units to trade for it. Which I'm assuming are going to be his 2 planes. Or he's just going to pepper us down and pretty much BGG. Yeah, that was a good turn on his part. Won't complain about that. We'll slowly make our way. It's going to take some time, but we'll get there. Well, if you enjoyed today's episode, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.